Joe in real life. It's day 300 and I'm stoked, man. My 135 weeks are over. I'm going up to 150 for 2 sets of 8 today. I owe summaries, so I'm going to summarize the last 100 days. A little out of breath. Look at that, old man getting creaky and old. I owe summaries the last 100 days, and I'm really excited for those numbers because I definitely broke some PRs this last 100 days, and I'm excited to compare and contrast and do all that mathy stuff that I only allow myself to do once every 100 days. And the next 65 days, I'm pushing to 300. And I was going to make it 275, which is the more reasonable and honest goal. Still a reach, if I'm totally frank about it. Still maybe too ambitious. But I want 300, man. I want 300, and I think I got it. And I don't know why I think I have it, but I just do. In my little boy heart, in my little heart of hearts, I think 300's on the table, and I intend to go for it. So I have 2 months and like half a week. What is it? 9 weeks. I guess it's like 9 weeks. I don't know why I'm trying to figure it out. Let's call it 9 weeks. I have 9 weeks to push to put 60 pounds on my squat. Now, that's not a real 60 pounds, but it's probably a realistic 50, you know? And I'm super excited and I'm super scared, and it feels nourishing and worthwhile. It feels like a big deal. I feel like I'm making progress, I'm getting somewhere, and it's a big deal. There's a car coming, I got to get out of their way. Or a big deal for me in my little lifting world, you know? A 300-pound squat is not that big a deal in terms of the internet. And it's probably not that big a deal even in terms of your own lifting. I'm sure many of you squat 300 or more. But a high bar ass to grass squat with 300 pounds with my creaky old body is definitely a big deal. And I'm excited. This is how I intend to do it. This last week was the first week. 2 sets of 10 with 135, right? So this coming week, I'm going to do 2 sets of 8 every day with 150. Then the week after, 2 sets of 6 with 165. And then, if everything's going well, 2 sets of 5 with 180. And then I'm going to do a deload, a test, and push for the last month. I think it's a good plan. I don't know everything. It's certainly not a traditional plan, but I'm excited to get after it. I feel heavy today. I feel creaky, right where I want to be. Stay tuned. Let's put that 150 on my back, see what happens. Well, as expected, 2 sets of 8 with 150 didn't feel meaningfully easier or harder than 2 sets of 10 with 135. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I knew this would be the case. I knew that the same sort of fatigue I've been building and mounting was going to continue to mount throughout this week. And right away, this is just 135 for a couple sets of 3, no belt. Kind of warming up. I did an extensive warm up today, and this is the tail end of it. Even though I knew that rationally, that it wasn't going to be any easier, I can't help but feel a little disappointed. They were hard. It gave my nervous system the same itchy feeling I've had all last week. My knees, my hips, my feet kept trying to negotiate for a different bar path that it doesn't exist, and it wasn't coming. But the body looked for it anyway. And yeah, man, it's gonna be a long week. And then I have 165 to look forward to for sets of 6, which I actually do expect to be easier. I don't know why the addition of just 2 and 4 reps respectively is so much more exhausting. But man, it is. And I also wonder if it's actually exhaustion or if it's just a fatigue I'm not recovering from. That feels more likely. But anyway, little bit of a bummer. These reps were hard. I am excited to do my summary. I'll post that in a day or two. The last 100 days, see what my total volume, total reps, total poundages versus the other 2 sets of 100 days. It's going to be a lot higher, and I'm excited because it's also the 100-day period I've seen the best results. And that correlation, well, it's logically consistent, you know? But the actual numbers will feel chewy and tangible in a way that just my intuition can't be, you know? Anyway, that's all I got for today, guys. As you can tell, I'm still gasping. This is Joe in real life. I love you. Be good to each other out there. I'm going to strive hard to do the same. I got my baby girl today, so we're going to try to have some fun. Holiday? It's a holiday, right? Labor Day, maybe? I don't know. I don't have to work. That's all I know. Anyway, till tomorrow. Take care.